Hello, it's Tekla. I'm very happy to be here today with you. I'm a teacher of Argentine Tango since 2015 and I would like to share with you some nice tips about Boleos. Boleo is something we all love so much, but it's important to know how to do it technically correct and at the same time how to make it look beautiful. We will talk about Boleo for the social floor. And before we're gonna go to the technical part, I would like to tell you to always be very careful and attentive about this space around you. When we are dancing, usually there are lots of crowded milongas with lots of couples around. So when I'm led boleo, I'm always very careful about what's going on behind me. So please take it in consideration. So before we understand how to really do boleo, we have to understand how we use our body to do pivot, because pivot is a very important part of boleo. So let me tell you several important tips about pivot, so then our boleo will be much easier to do. In order to do pivot, we have to understand that we are having three important parts of our body. One is the chest, the second is the hips, and the third is the feet. We use these three parts of the body in order to turn and change the direction in the dance, okay? So when we do pivot, always make sure you are standing in one leg, another leg is free, okay? So now I'm standing on my left leg and I want to turn to the left. First part of the body that will turn will be my chest. The second will be my hips with the standing leg. And the third part will be my free leg in case I have to continue the movement or in case I have to do something on the place. Still, this will happen at the end, okay? So always we have first, second, and third. I will show you from here as well. I'm standing on my left, chest, hips with standing leg, and free leg. So always try to respect this order in your body in order to feel that your pivot is simple, easy, but at the same time effective. Now, when we are talking about boleo, we can think about one simple idea. So what is boleo? Basically, it's two pivots happening at the same time in two different directions. That is exactly what makes me feel I have to do boleo. It's something that is created in the moment of opposition. I was turning here, I was about to continue moving that direction, but I felt another pivot, so boleo happened in my body. Now let me give you the first exercise. Let's begin with forward boleo, okay? In order to start boleo forward, we have to make sure that with our legs, we are having a cross position. What I mean? So we never start moving our lower part of the leg, but boleo is done with the whole leg. So upper part of the leg is the first, lower part of the leg is the second part, okay? For now, we are staying on the floor. So first, I'm crossing my knees. You see, one knee goes over another. And this happens with the upper part of my leg. And then at the end, I am actually making the cross with my feet. If I want to come back, I will do reverse. Upper part of the leg, lower part. Lower part of the leg, upper part of the leg, okay? So this will be our first exercise. The step side, cross position, and an actual cross. Reverse, and we go to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we go. Let me show you from behind as well. Step side, my free leg crosses, one knee crosses another, and an actual cross position. And we are reversing from down to up. And we go to the side step. Cross position and actual cross, reversing, and we go to the side step. Okay, now we are adding the last part, how to feel the boleo, not on the floor, but in the air. So, the same in the beginning, I will feel the cross position, then I will do an actual cross, and only after this, I will lift my leg up, okay? Try to never rush lifting your leg, because if that's gonna happen first, you will never feel that you are in the cross position, so you will end up with your knees like this. That is not really boleo position. In case of boleo, you have to feel this, and when you lift your leg, it's gonna go exactly behind your body. Imagine here you are having a wall, and you don't wanna crush the wall. You just wanna lift your leg exactly behind, okay? So now we're gonna do this exercise several times. Side step, at first on the floor, the cross position, and only after this, you lift your leg. When you lift your leg, come back in the same place, and then reverse. Step side, cross position, lift your leg back, and come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me show from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always make sure while you are lifting your leg for boleo, you are not flexing your feet. Always try to stretch it. This is not important only for aesthetic reasons, but because of comfort as well. When I'm stretching my feet, I'm having a better direction for my free leg, and also I'm having better control. The moment when I'm flexing, I'm tensing on all my legs, so I have a chance to actually lose the balance because of that. So I'm always advising you to feel your leg stretched, slightly with more attention in the inner part of your arch. Now, as I said, pivot is very important for boleos. So let's do the same exercise, adding pivot, because this is exactly how we will feel boleo while dancing with our partner. So we will do step side. Here, we will turn with the chest and hips. In this moment, we will create cross position on the floor. And at the end, we will lift our leg up, and at the same time, we will come back with our chest. And again, step side, do pivot, and at the same time, feel the position of boleo. While you are lifting your leg up, come back with your chest. Moving your chest will help you always to find the direction. Imagine your chest is your direction, and your hips is your movement. So when I'm turning my chest, it's because I'm finding direction for my body, and my hips are actually doing this move. So when I'm turning my chest back, it will help me to find that direction, so I will easily come back. So let's try together the same exercise with pivot. After side step, pivot, and I'm in cross position, and I'm turning my chest back while I'm lifting my leg, so I can easily come back. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let me show you from here as well. Side step. 1, 2. Side step. 1, pivot, and I'm coming back with my chest. So coming back with my chest can always help me to turn. So basically my chest turn is the energy for my own turn. So when you feel comfortable with this exercise, you can always feel that it can happen in one flow. Then you don't have to make lots of pauses in between. So key in good boleo is not an actual movement of boleo that we like so much, but the key is the good pivot. So the moment you master your pivot, you will see that your boleo is very soft, very nice, beautiful, and at the same time comfortable for you and for your partner as well. So let's talk about back boleo now. Let's do the same exercise. We do the side step, for now without pivot yet. I want you to feel your free leg moving backwards. Let me show you from here. Side step, and look where my free leg goes. It goes to the side. It does not go there or in somewhere in the diagonal. It really tries to get there, okay? And come back. So, when I go there, I'm actually crossing my knees, exactly like in the case of forward boleo. Step side and let your free leg go in this direction. And again, now in this direction. So, to try to keep your knees crossed will help you to keep more stability while doing boleo, because my knees are always together. Okay? This is exactly what we have to try now. So we will do the same with the side step. Go with your free leg. Try that your knees are together and lift your free leg up. The same like in case of forward boleo. Try to stretch your free leg, not flex it. Okay? Just stretch it. And here the same. Side step, go with your free leg, up, down. Side step, there with your free leg, knees together, keep your knees together. Exactly. Now we're gonna add pivot, because probably you feel that this position for my body is not very comfortable, because my standing leg is looking in this direction while my free leg tries to go there. This is exactly the moment when I actually have to feel that my standing leg is pivoting, so I can easily go to the boleo in a correct direction. So, when we go to the side step, I want you to feel first pivot and go up. You see, my chest is looking in this direction. And I come back. And again, one pivot is happening here, and while I'm actually making boleo, my chest will come back. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let me show you from here. Step side, the first pivot and the second pivot. The first pivot and second pivot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So as I said, in forward boleo and in backward boleo, the most important thing is to do good pivot. It's because when we get this sign, the lead from our partner of boleo, it will always happen from the pivot. So if we ignore the pivot or if we don't do it enough, our boleo still can be done, but maybe in incorrect direction. So to respect the space that we are having in embrace and to respect all the couples dancing around us, it's super important to do pivot very well, because pivot will help us to find good direction for our legs. Even if my boleo is high, I know that this is the space of my embrace. So if my boleo goes in the correct direction, it won't hurt anyone around. So to practice by yourself at home, let me give you one more exercise. Here, I just want you to choose when you will do and which boleo. For instance, the side step and boleo just on the floor. And then side step, boleo in the air. Side step in the air. And then maybe I want to do on the floor. So mix them. Do exactly as you feel like, but always think about the pivot. So side step, boleo, side step, boleo, side step, boleo on the floor, again on the floor, now in the air. And let me show you just once without boleo. So basically, this is exactly what happens in my body. If you just cut boleo from this exercise, you will see the pivots. And doing the pivots comfortably and correctly is the only possibility for you to do boleos very comfortable, okay? So you do pivot, the boleo is happening at the end. And again, it's at the end. One last thing I would like to share with all the girls who is watching the video right now. Always be very careful about a very high boleos when we are talking about the social floor. Of course, if you are a performer, you are free to do as high boleo as you feel like it. But on the social floor, my advice to you is to always keep your knees together and do good pivot. This will always help you to find a good direction for your boleo and to not to make it too high so that it can actually hurt someone around. So always let's think about that. There is a boleo for the social floor and there is a boleo for the show, and they are two completely different things. So right now in this video we were talking about boleos for pista, for social floor. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope it will help you to do beautiful boleos with your partner in the dance floor. If you liked the class and if you find it helpful, I'll be very grateful to you if you're gonna share this video to those dancers who you think they might be interested in it. And I'm really hoping to see you somewhere in the milongas. Abrazo!